Hello and welcome to Microsoft Hates Greg. My name is Greg Deckler, and today we're covering almost obligatory at this point, I guess, the May 2025 feature summary for Power BI Desktop. Okay, and yeah, and if you are familiar with my last posts where I do these, right, and you can just probably just end the video right now, right? It's bad, right? Okay, that there you go. This particular month, I think it's quite possibly the most worthless desktop update I've ever seen. It's bad, and it is. There's just nothing to it. And you might be thinking, well, Greg, look how long the list is. I mean, look how long that list is. That's crazy, right? Well, we'll get into it here in a second. But first off, I wanted to let everybody know. I think I've got it here somewhere. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Here, right here. So I wanted to let everybody know if you've noticed my absence on the community site, it's because my main account, it doesn't work anymore. All right, I've been complaining that Power BI has been slow. The community site's been slow. I think I did some videos on it where I showed just how slow it was. Like pages were taking 6 seconds, 8 seconds to load or more. Well, they fixed that problem because now I can't even log it. Right? They must really hate me because they don't even want me on their community site. So you know, I mean, it literally spins for like when I try to log in, it spins for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then this cryptic message comes back, right? And this is what I get. So, you know, could I use an alternate account? Sure, but you know, all my macros are gone. You know, all of that stuff, all that history and everything else is just gone, I guess. So I don't know if I'll ever, you know, participate on the community sites ever again, because you know, unless they can fix it. And I did go on to an alt account and send the moderators a cry for help message, but I'm not really all that sure that that's gonna do anything. But all right, so anyway, so back to this feature summary, right? So, you know, they had to have the new roadmap tool. Great. Power BI Desktop 32-bit deprecation. You know, okay, yep, it's going away in August, people. So if you're on 32-bit desktop, you aren't going to be getting any updates after August 2025. All this Copilot and AI stuff, all preview, right? So Copilot in Power BI Desktop is preview. So all of this is preview, and so worthless to me, right? I'm not going to use beta code in yeah, Power BI Desktop has become unstable enough, let alone enabling beta code and alpha code. That's just crazy. So then you get down to reporting, preview, 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 right? Customized line segment colors and line charts. That's not preview, okay? Awesome. Base map customization, two upcoming features. They're not even preview. They're just upcoming, but they want to add it to the list to pad the list a little, I guess you could say. And then this visual thing. And then you have selection expressions for calculation groups. Now, this is, I read through the documentation on this and can't hardly make heads or tails of it. Quite honestly, if you read through it, right, I think it's here. Yeah, you get into this. It's basically they're like, you can't do this in desktop. You have to do it in SQL Server Management Studio or Tabular Editor, right? So you can't even. It's not even a thing for Power BI Desktop. It doesn't support this. Just the same way that calculation groups were supported in the semantic model for a long time, but they weren't in Power BI Desktop. You couldn't create them. So this is just more of that kind of nonsense. TMDL view enhancements, you know, used less than DAX query view by far, and yeah, it's preview. So so when are we back out? Direct Lake, and its Fabric stuff, right? And then data connectivity preview, 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 preview. It's all preview, people. It's all it is. It's crazy how much everything is just preview and nothing gets to GA. So with that said, let's take a look at the singular thing in this update that is potentially intriguing. And it turns out that it sucks. So let's go here. We've got a line chart, and I'm on the May version. So now what you can do is you can go in here and you can select like, oh, I select one particular month. Like let's say that this is the highest value, right? So it's Thursday, April 18th. Let's say I want to highlight that. So Thursday, April 18th. Oh, apparently, well, that's a problem. So it only doesn't list out It only has a max. It has a maximum of categories that it can handle, and it, so it's even worse than I thought. So it's terrible. It's so bad. Yeah, so this only goes from January 1st to February 29th. And this is not a preview feature. This is production. This is how it works. It doesn't give you all the categories in your line. But let's just pick one. We'll pick February 29th, and I can make it, let's say, red. Right? So there it is. So I highlighted it, right? But this is worthless. This is worthless because there's no condition. All they had to do, like with to implement this properly, would have been to add conditional formatting to this. Because what I really want to do is highlight interesting points in my line chart, right? I want to highlight the points where it's really low or it's really high, that kind of stuff, right? Maybe I want to like it, but so if I wanted to like highlight a section of data, like I'd have to go back here and do this for every single one of these. Like, why is this useful to anyone? It's just not. um, so yeah, I mean, and it's even worse that it only has like the first like 60 categories apparently, can only handle so many categories. So even worse. Wow. I mean, just worthless feature. I mean, and that is the only feature that it was like non-preview that is even remotely useful or could be useful, and it's terrible. It's absolutely just god awful bad, right? This anyway. I mean, what are you gonna do these days, man? I mean, this is just it's gotten to be just absolutely ridiculous. The incompetence of this team is just it. They were one. When at one point, Power BI was like the darling of Microsoft, man. I mean, those guys got shit done, right? And every month there was new and exciting stuff coming out. And I don't know what has become of this team. This team is just sank so far into just incompetence that it's mind blowing to me to actually to see it, just how bad it's gotten. Um, I don't know what's going on over there at Microsoft and with the Fabric and Power BI group, but it is not good. So anyway, that's all I have for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.